Ever walked into an exam feeling completely prepared? Then the questions appear, and suddenly your mind goes blank. The strange part? Someone who studied for half the time remembers everything. It isn't luck, it isn't talent. They're using a better study system. And today, you'll learn it in just a few minutes. Why most students forget. Here's the mistake almost everyone makes. They think the longer they read, the more they'll remember. But your brain doesn't work that way. Reading something over and over feels productive because it looks familiar. But familiarity isn't memory. Real memory starts when your brain has to find the answer without looking. That's called active recall, and it's the secret behind every great learner. So before we talk about studying harder, let's learn how to study smarter. The first 3 reads. It starts before you even read. Give your brain a mission. Imagine. Someone is about to test you in 10 minutes. Now, every sentence feels important. Instead of reading to finish the chapter, read to understand it. Your first pass is simple. Find the main idea. Understand the overall picture. Don't stop to memorize anything. Just understand what's happening. Now read it again. This time, slow down. Notice the important facts, key ideas, definitions, connections. Then read it one last time. Now the information starts fitting together. But don't stop here, because reading alone still isn't enough. The power of active recall now comes, the game changer. Close your book, put your notes away, and explain everything you remember out loud. Pretend you're teaching someone who's never heard it before. Don't worry about sounding perfect. Use your own words. That's what matters. You'll notice something interesting. The parts you truly understand come out naturally. The parts you don't suddenly disappear. And that's a good thing, because now you know exactly what needs more attention. Go back, review only those parts, then explain them one more time. The second attempt will feel much easier. That's because your brain isn't reading anymore. It's rebuilding the information from memory. And every time you do that, the memory gets stronger. Lock it into memory. Now for the final step. Take out a blank sheet of paper and write down everything you can remember without looking at your notes. Don't guess, don't peek, just write. Writing slows you down, which is exactly why it works. You can't hide behind familiar words. Every missing idea becomes obvious. Now compare what you wrote with the original. Find the missing pieces. Fill in the gaps. Those gaps are the exact details your brain was about to forget. Fix them now, and they'll stay with you much longer. Conclusion. So remember, learning isn't about reading more. It's about remembering more. Use the 3-2-1 method. 3 focused reads, 2 rounds of explaining from memory, 1 written recall. It doesn't take more time. It just uses your study time more effectively. The next time you open a textbook, don't ask yourself, how long should I study? Ask yourself, how much can I remember? Because at the end of the day, that's what really matters. Study smarter and let your memory do the hard work.